Hi, welcome to the 3D-Hub credit distribution demonstration. By now you'd have been signed up as a distributor of 3D-Hub credits, which is basically the currency that's used on the site to purchase and download media. Once you've sold the credits to your customers, the next thing to do is obviously hand over the credits, actually make the transaction happen. And for this you need to log into your account. I'm just going to use a demonstration account at the moment. Okay, and as you can see, we're now logged in and the log out sign's up at the top there, and at the middle bottom there is a link to your account. If you click onto your account here, you've got some information about yourselves, obviously your username and your account type, which will be a distributor, the date that you obviously started to be a member for, and also it's got the total number of vouchers, the vouchers that have been sent out, and also the vouchers that have been spent. And obviously the recent activity, because this is a fresh account, there is obviously no recent activity. So if we go to the manage vouchers, what you'll see there are a list of all the vouchers that you've been allocated by 3D-Hub. Now, the first thing is the voucher number, which is the number that the end user will use to enter into the site. The second one is the status, which is green at the moment, which is basically means you can send out these vouchers. You'll see that once they've been sent out, the colour will change, and once the actual voucher has been redeemed, again that colour will change, and obviously the text will change as well. Other things you've got are the value of the credits. We offer different values for credits, 25, 50, 100 credits depending on the size of transaction you've made, and the expiry and valid for. At the moment, all the credits you get will never expire. This can obviously be changed depending on what your business strategy is, and the same as your validity. So for instance, if you're running a special offer and you're giving these credits out and you only want them valid for 2 weeks, once those 2 weeks are expired, obviously the credits will no longer work. What we need to do now is obviously send these credits to the customer. Now there's several ways you can do this. Firstly, what you need to do is tick how many credits that you wish to send. Now, depending on how many credits you wish to send, obviously it depends on how many tick boxes you wish to tick, and also it depends on how many end customers. So for instance, if you wanted to send 4 vouchers to 2 different customers in the same email, you could just tick 8 boxes. If you wanted to send 16 vouchers, 4 vouchers to 4 people, then you'd obviously tick 16 vouchers. So what we're going to do here is we're going to tick 4 vouchers, and then we're going to go down to the actions, and we're going to send these by email. And when you hit apply, the next page will state there the vouchers will be sent for the range of 4 vouchers that you've selected. So we know we want to send 4 vouchers out to 1 person. If, as I said before, you want to send 2 vouchers to 2 people, you would just change this number to 2, and you'll enter 2 email addresses as opposed to 1. You just need to enter the email addresses with a comma in between them. So for this demonstration, we're going to send all 4 credits to 1 person. The subject to the email we'll do is 3D-Hub vouchers. Now the message can be anything you want, basically. What we will do is we will send you a piece of text which is pre-written by us, which you can simply copy and paste into this box, and all this text does is really just says you enter the person's name. So for instance, we'll call that my name, Steve, and then it will just explain on how you actually redeem the vouchers and tells you where on the site you do it. The last paragraph is whether or not the vouchers have an expiry date, and as I said, this is optional. You don't have to have an expiry date on your vouchers, but if you do, you can tell them when the vouchers expire, or you can delete it if they don't expire at all. So what we'll do is these vouchers don't expire, so we'll delete this last section, and then obviously put your name at the bottom. So funny enough, my name's Steve as well. Okay, the person's email address you're sending it to. And there's another feature here which you can put in your own email address, which will blind copy the correspondence to your email. This is quite handy because you can just keep an instant check whether the email actually did happen. Obviously, if you've got the blind copy, it did. And it allows you to keep a quick record of what vouchers have been sent and to who within your own email system. Okay, now we're going to hit send here. As you see, the vouchers have been sent. There's a list of the voucher numbers that have been sent and who the vouchers have been sent to. You can check this by simply going to your statement, and you can see there the date of the vouchers have been sent, the person who the voucher has been sent to, what the actual voucher code was, and the value of the voucher. Now if we go back to manage vouchers, you can see there, if I click on the sent, as you can see the colours now changed to orange, the vouchers have been sent, and that's the date obviously the vouchers have been sent. So this is quite a useful tool between the statement and the distribution tools to see where the vouchers have gone and whether people have redeemed them or not. Now if you go back to, this is the email address that I sent those vouchers to, and you can see there my username's there, distributor demo, the subject is 3D-Hub vouchers. Hi Steve, please find a list of voucher codes that could be redeemed on the 3D-Hub website. If I log out as the demo, distributor demo, so if we log out of there, and if we now log in as the user, and again go to my account, straight away that's your dashboard, that's your username, which is user demo. This will obviously be the customer's name if it was a customer. At the moment you can see recent transactions that I've made using this account already, when the account was created, what account type you got, because I'm just a basic user, and my current balance. Now the way the user puts the credits onto the account is if they go to buy credits, and then there's a use vouchers button at the bottom there, and all I do is copy and paste the credit numbers okay. And then basically, as you can see there, these vouchers will now be credited to my account. So a total of 100 credits have been added. And if you go to that person's account and go to statement, you can see there again the vouchers have been credited to the account are there. So this just keeps a list of transactions the customer makes. So now if we log back out of that and log back in as yourself, and go to my account and go to manage vouchers, you can see there that the vouchers which were originally orange to say that have been sent have now been used. So you'll know instantly which vouchers are still to send, which vouchers have been sent, and which vouchers have been used. And obviously at the point where they get used, obviously that's the transaction complete.